told him
Alrighty.
multiple times, and he seems to just think I'm a wuss for that.
Streams up.
Hello, ladies and
Whoa.
gentlemen.
Found it.
It's good to see all of you.
It's just insulting.
Tis. Alright. Hello and welcome, everyone. Who do we have here today? We have. Congrats on Ray for getting first. Welcome in Creeper. Welcome in Azeroth, Yuki, Pocket, and Wally. For some reason, my mic sounds like it's not quite as loud as it normally is. Sarah, give me a sound off, ladies and gents. We have a Nia.
Hello.
We have Cyril.
Hello.
We have Gabar.
Hello, hello.
We have Dakota.
Did it catch the? Did my mic stop
No.
working? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
good.
We have
Sometimes
Silence.
It just decides to die.
We have
That's
Aldous.
very Dakota on brand.
It's true. And
Okay.
Sapphire currently has not been able to join us. Oh, she has replied, though. Oh, no, no one has replied. I do not know where Sapphire is at the moment, but eventually we will see where she comes. I appreciate that, Yuki. Thank you for reminding me to turn off my alerts. And thank you for the hydration, as always.
Oh, wait.
Alrighty. So, last episode was a few weeks ago, I believe. Yes, probably, maybe. My memory has been awful. I do apologize. Does anyone remember? Oh, yes, thank you, Ray. I almost forgot about the players as well. Just follow their links right there, but more importantly, go check out all their links, all the people who are here today. And go check out, if you guys are interested in doing so, all of the heroes as well. We want to pin that. My brain.
Remember that one.
My brain is a little bit scatterbrained today, but we're doing our best. We're trying our hardest to do what we can. But yes, last week, does anyone recall what happened? I know we're just talking for most of the whole episode, and I believe you guys met up with the orc lady. I cannot remember the name off the top of my head.
Bertha.
Bertha, thank you. For some reason, I kept thinking you started with a G. I was like, that's not right at all.
Let's see, the first thing I remember from watching last episode, which was just this morning, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey.
Gelmar finally finished off the bracer, brought it down to Dakota.
Mm-hmm.
And crap, I'm still.
Do you want to tag me in?
Probably should.
Do you want to tag me in or just give you a hint?
I remember that following that, you and Dakota sat down for a discussion, but I cannot for the life of me remember what the actual details of said discussion was.
Tra and Dakota walked around the cottage, and Tra was basically inviting Dakota to talk with Tra's mother when they see her, since Dakota is a changeling and like, hey, you have no parental figure in your life. Would you like to borrow mine, essentially?
Yeah, I remember that now. Gosh darn it.
And Dakota was like, I'll think about it.
Very much so mood. Huh?
You have to examine whether the parental figure is in mint condition before you take it. Retail value, you know?
Yeah. Absolutely. After that, Tra also, I believe, talked with Cyril briefly because Ania rather contacted Roderick and asked, like, hey, please don't blow up the Capitol. We're about to be there in a month. And Roderick was like, I will not blow up the Capitol in 2 months. After that, I'm no longer waiting. So you got that amount of time. And Ania was like, darn, and went to tell Cyril and has only told Cyril thus far. Because they don't want to tell the rest of the group until after the druid thing to not, stress them out the whole time.
Mood. Okay.
And then I believe after that, unless some other people talked, it has been a bit. I believe they went to go talk to Bertha.
Didn't we find out last time that we're in drug withdrawal?
Oh yes, you're right. So while Tra was doing stuff, who did Ania go to talk to?
It was Gelmar. We were up
Oh
early in the
yeah.
morning, and he wanted to ask about some of the details for what was going on.
Oh yeah, I remember that now. So they Gilmore basically confronted Ania like, "Hey, how did you know XYZ about me being a dragon?" And Ania was like, "I don't know. I just sort of asked if you were a dragon and you said yes." And Gilmore didn't really like that answer, and they went back and forth for a while trying to find out more, and Ania was not cooperative or helpful. And Gilmore asked Ania a few more details on that. Do you have anything you remember on that side?
A couple stray ones. Most notably, the question of does Tra trust us? Because it's just like he was under the basic headspace that the fact that Tra was doing this was partially due to mistrust or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's like if Tra and Neil's like, no, Tra's just kind of a jerk. It was just how he responded to that. It's like not about trust. He's just kind of a D word. Um, and
Also, just as simply to clear things up, it wasn't a he did dislike the a basic response. It was mostly just a hold on, but we haven't been active for like 500 years. How on earth is this your conclusion? And I
mhm.
believe you said your response was something to the effect of, well, there's only so many different species of species that transform in the world. So I'm pretty sure you're not a
No,
changeling. There's only a handful of other options.
no. Oh, you might have misunderstood that one. So Ania was saying, since she has grown up as a species that is considered a myth, she doesn't rule out other species that might be myths too from existing.
Gotcha. Sorry.
No, no, that's fine.
I'm
Ania's
still
confusing.
scatterbrained. Dang it.
Yep. So she was like, "Hey, my race is a myth. I'm not gonna rule out other races that are myths. I'm also studying another race that is a myth, which is the Yuan-Ti, and we know how that's going." She didn't say that part though. And I think after that, everyone got ready to leave, and they went to visit Big Bertha to pick up Ania's armor, which went well. Gilmar was oblivious. Cyril fake flirted for a while. Dakota stayed as far away as possible, and Aldith was there going, "I wish that was me," for a bit. And then after that, I believe they headed out to the Druid area, if I'm not mistaken.
There was one more detail to that.
Yeah.
Bertha actually asked us to go and hunt down some sort of, I believe it
Ah,
was an
yeah.
oversized boar or something like that.
Yes.
And we were, at the very least, after her leaving, chatting about it and decided we probably want to talk with the Druid Circle before we go and do that because we are not certain if this thing is important for something else.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, you guys did.
yeah. I didn't agree to anything.
That's true.
And since Aldith is going without her armor, which she left at the cottage, I believe Cyril and Aldith briefly talked about maybe Aldith treating this as like, if we do hunt the boar, Aldith might go hunt it without armor.
Yeah.
Right. We were like, I feel like we were. She had brought that up right before Sin cut the feed on the section.
Hang on, I remember like several months ago, Gelmar offered to fashion her a set of brigandine armor. I should do that later.
Yeah.
If
Oh.
Aldith does need armor, though, Ania does have a backup leather set now that she has her scorpion armor,
All right.
which she did offer.
So, from the edge of the small hill that you guys are currently standing upon, the forest around you thins all at once, as if it knows it should not grow any closer to the small hill in front of you. Ahead of you, the trees bow away from the clearing of pale grass and scattered stone. The earth here has been worn smooth by centuries of wind and quiet footsteps, and at the clearing's heart rises the broken crown, a half-collapsed ring of ancient stone pillars crowning the crest of an opposite hill, Several of the stones have fallen inwards, shattered or split, while others stand strong. Christ. Leaning at tired angles like old sentinels refuse to lay down. It's, Cyril knows that feeling. The stone is wrong in a way that is hard to name. It is not as much carved as much as persuaded into shape, you would say. The edges are smoothed by time more than it is tools, or hammers, or anything of that sort. They are etched faintly with spiral star marks and constellations that no longer quite match the sky above. Moss and pale lichen cling to low halves, but the upper portions are bare, as if nothing can remain attached for very long. Above the broken crown, the night sky feels closer. It's the only way I can properly describe it. The stars are much brighter here. They're sharper, and they are slightly larger than you imagine that they should be, as though the sky itself has leaned down to listen to the earth. Constellations seem to press against darkness, their light faintly bleeding silver across the clearing. Even those you unused to watching the heavens feel the pull, which I believe is most of your party, is a almost instinctive awareness that this place is aligned, not to the land or the ley line of the world, but instead to the time and season of the world. The air is cool and unnervingly still. You're hearing no insects chirp, no animals running about, no wind stirring the grass. Sound carries strangely, as every footstep seems to echo just a little longer than you would expect, as if the clearing itself remembers every footfall that has ever crossed it. Around the hill, around the broken crown, you can make out signs of life, of course. Low temporary shelters woven from branches and starlit cloth. Stone fire pits you guys can see at the top of the hill, which are faintly burning. What appears to be almost mirrors of polished obsidian that are angled much up towards the sky. You all get the feeling, and Ania can certainly attest this, that the druids did not claim this area. Instead, they simply arrived when the world told them it was time to do so. And the heavens, as always, agree that it is. Now, we're going to do a little creative prompt that I want to kind of incorporate here. I want to kind of try to do this for most sessions because I love getting into your guys' mindsets, especially after, the lovely beginning description and stuff. So, we're going to go from I'll give Sapphire a little bit of time here. So I'm going to go Aldith, Sapphire, and then move to the left. So Dakota, Galmar, Cyril, and Nia. We won't go that path since Sapphire just got back. I'll give her a little bit of time to get situated. But I'm going to give you guys a prompt. And then in character, or in whatever way feels the best to you, I want you guys to answer the prompt. It kind of just like going with it, kind of like giving us an insight into your character. This is a moment for you guys to really show us how your character is thinking, allow us to get into your character's head a little bit more and give us a little bit more connection to them. So I will say the prompt that I'm going to be giving you guys today that I want you guys to answer, and again, we're going to be starting with Aldith for this one, is: what lie does your character tell themselves to be able to sleep at night, if there is any? If not, what is the most common lie that your character tells themselves on a daily basis? Aldith.
That's a really good question. I like that. Ah. Mm,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I'm working. I'm working here. Give me a second. It's a good question that I need to think about.
I'm glad.
That is the only reason I'm not saying anything just yet.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get into. It's been a while. I gotta get into her head.
This is another reason that I want to do the prompt, just give you a little bit of time to think, is that not only do I want you to be able to pull us, the viewers, into your character's head and allow us to get an idea of how you're thinking, of how you're moving, how you're grooving, but we also get you a little bit more into your character as well, get you a little bit more into your character's general mind space, general thoughts, general interests. It allows you to really move into that character during the session.
I think that the biggest lie Eldith tells herself, and I will say it in her voice, is my vengeance is warranted.
Damn. Okay. Do you want to explain that one a little bit, or do you want to leave that as is?
Let's leave it as is. I think we'll get there eventually.
All right. Sapphire, what is the biggest lie that your character tells themselves to be able to sleep at night, or the biggest lie that they generally tell themselves throughout the day? Sapphire?
Maybe thinking, or may still be setting up.
Oh, it's possible. If you need a little
Or
bit more
typing.
time, I can move over to Dakota.
No. Nope. Typing.
Oh, type. All right. Oh, let me pull in the TTS spot real quick. There you go. Alrighty. Yeah, I love getting to experience your guys' characters with all of y'all, with all the viewers as well. So. Very curious. You know what I should do? While you are talking, I'm going to set up something for my viewers that I don't usually do, but I'm curious on if it's going to add to the atmosphere. But yeah. Very, very curious how it's going to. Let me know, viewers, how this sounds to you guys. We'll wait for Sapphire real quick. I do this for coffee coding. I don't think I've done this for anything else, so. Getting a little peek into the heads of characters is pretty fun. Yes. I love getting to really get into your guys' heads, to be able to learn from you guys as much as you guys learn from each other as well. This is also a very good way for you guys as players to really kind of see into each other's characters' heads as well, and kind of understand how they're functioning as well. Very, very exciting. All right, let me pull this up real quick. Let me know, viewers, whether or not this is a good kind of background audio to everything. Again, I do this for coffee coding, so I assume that this should be decently good. Yeah, I have, what do I have on here? Cozy fireplace, smooth rain, rolling thunder, soothing wind, and gentle snowstorm on my game here, so it should give you guys... I knew it would be the fireplace audio. Hell yeah, you did. That's because the fireplace audio is just so soothing. It's just so nice. Oh yes. Oh, Sapphire. Hi.
Too much to type.
Mood.
Not enough time to think about what to type either. So.
We can. Do you need more time?
Right now, the only thing I can say as far as the biggest lie isn't really like. It's in my brain, but like I think it's like subconsciously back in the.
Ooh.
unused closet in her brain too.
I do love those.
That the biggest lie she's telling herself is the fact that she wanted to take her memories away to have a I'm blanking on the word unbiased
Hmm.
choice.
Opinion? Choice? Choice is good for that. Okay.
Because she's supposed to be in charge of like making the biggest choice of the which side wins or whatever.
Hmm.
Um, so I guess the biggest lie is just that she made that to have an unbiased choice decision, but this is more of a spitballing
Hmm.
idea. But she's like I've started to think that Sapphire didn't want that responsibility, so she made that choice to try and get away from it for as long as she could.
Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that a lot. Okay. Ooh. All right. I'm very excited to explore that idea. All right. Well, thank you so much, Sapphire. Dakota, what about you?
I would say it's probably something along the lines of, for Dakota, I would say it's probably something along the lines of, we don't need me, we need Dakota Ryder.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
You want to explain that a little bit more, or do you want to leave that where that is?
I would say it's probably because to Dakota, he feels that he needs to be strong, he needs to be free, but he can't do that unless he's someone he perceives as strong. And yeah. But and he doesn't entirely process the fact that as Dakota, that's still just another cage that he's put himself in, and he hasn't figured out how to escape that. So right now, to him, his friends need Dakota. He needs Dakota. He can't have anything else.
I like that. All right. Gelmar, what about you?
The worst part is I cannot think of any that would actually be this lets him go to sleep at night. Basically, everything I can come up with is just like, God,
Well, if you
fuck, that's a
can't
lot
come
on your
up with
plate.
one for going to sleep at night, go with what's the biggest lie that you tell yourself on a regular basis?
He alone needs to set the example as what he probably believes.
Ooh. Okay. Do you want to dig into that a little bit, or do you want to leave that where it is?
How do I want to explain this? Why does my mind always go blank? And additional information is requested. Gosh darn it.
It's good practice. You'll get there.
That's true.
Hopefully. He wants to be the one that inspires the party's hope, I guess is the best way to phrase it.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. All right, Cyril, what about you?
I don't think there's any lie that he tells himself to go to sleep at night. He fully accepts all the things that he does.
Okay. Is there any lies that he tells himself throughout the day, or any lie that he's like held for a very, very long time?
I don't belong here.
Ooh. Okay. Do you want to dig into that one, or do you want to leave that where it is?
think I'm going to leave that one where it is.
All right. Ania, what about you?
I can't say this is a lie exactly or not, but generally the statement of I'll be okay or I'll get through this because I was chosen for it, which is a little twofold, where she is very scared she's going to die because she is very fragile. But since she did get a prophecy from the stars, she wants to hope that since the stars gave me that prophecy, I'll be okay, even though I feel horribly inadequate to do this. Very much putting on a brave face all the time.
Ah, okay.
But very scared.
I believe one of my favorite lines from one of my very first characters was, if you are scared while you're doing something, it means that you are braver than the idiot who goes into battle believing that he cannot lose.
But she's terrified all the time.
Means you're winning, son. I think in the future, because I think all of you guys are a little more less spontaneous. I think in the future, I'm going to post one of these questions, one of these prompts or whatever, possibly in another channel and voice channels, on like Thursdays, and give you guys a little bit of time to look at it, to think about how it is in your character, and then we can, of course, say on stream and stuff like that. So we'll do that for the future, for future stuff, so it gives you guys a little bit of time to think about it, or if you need to pre-prep the description or monologue or whatever it is that you have in mind. And I think that should be very interesting to kind of pull out of your character, shall we say. But I want to make this very important. I don't want you guys to post the answer in the text chat, because I don't want to see the answer until on screen, because I want to be able to respond to it in real time with the viewers. So, but we'll do that for future sessions, because I think that's gonna like really add not only to getting you guys to move into your character's mindset every session or so, but also kind of allow like the viewers to get reacquainted with your character's mindset every stream. But yes. So you guys are sitting, well, not sitting, but you guys are standing at the edge of this clearing, right at the tree line, and you guys are looking at the hill. What are you guys' plans? What are you guys going to do? And Dakota, you're welcome to elaborate on that real quick as well if you'd like to first.
Oh, flip. Okay.
I just see it, so I'm like, you're welcome to do if you like to.
Sin stalking the VC. The VC chat. I think the reason that Dakota tells himself we don't need me, we need Dakota, like so often is before he goes to sleep, is because he's very constantly scared. He's constantly worried about everything, so he tells himself we don't need to think about what I'm feeling. What I'm feeling can be pushed down because Dakota wouldn't be afraid of this. We don't need to think about what the changeling fears. So he pushes that down, and he's like, but what would Dakota be feeling right now? And so he toughs things out, so he doesn't say things. He tries not to say what he's worried about. That's why I think he tells himself that a lot.
Okay. I like that. All right. Well, yeah. So you guys are all standing at the edge of this clearing, thinking through everything. Listening to your own self-lies, or trying to boost yourself up, or whatever might be going through your head after the last day or so of a journey, I think, or half a day, however long it's been taking. I think it was like 8 hours or something of that sort. That's just a general journey. And whatever might be going through your guys' head at the moment, whatever thoughts you might be having, You guys are now standing at this clearing. I'm assuming, Ania, you're overjoyed to see this location.
Yeah. I was gonna say, she's not thinking about any lies or anything. She's very happy.
She's super happy. So, but yes, feel free to explore here. What you guys like to do?
Ania is going to start towards where she knows visitors are taken, so she's going to lead the group in that direction. But she's just overly like happy, hoppy, and stuff.
I'm assuming the rest of you guys follow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dakota's like following after Ania, but I think he's just like looking around. He's just taking in all the nature and whatnot. Just like, whoa, it's all so pretty here.
It's a very lovely place. It's a little bit different from what you guys are used to. Obviously, when you guys throwback to the moon pool, when you guys were at the moon pool location, it was a distinctly different experience than you guys had pretty much anywhere else. The moon pool itself was it was like stepping almost into another world. And especially when you guys left the moon pool, it was like moving away from that as well. This is a very similar experience, just not quite as jarring, not quite as distinct. But as you guys are walking into towards the area, it's a very small spot. Probably it's like at the base of this little hill, arguably about like maybe 200 feet away from the edge of the circles. You guys know what I'm talking about. The circles, borders, whatever. The top of the hill. So it's like at the base of this hill, inside of this little man, I'm losing all of my words today. You guys know what I mean, though. It's in this little cavern thing. And you guys are walking towards it. It has a couple of tents set up. It has some stuff that's all like prepped, more or less. The person that you guys will be meeting is going to be yes, we're gonna go with their name is Saris Moonfall. Interesting thing with specifically half-elves that you'll meet here in a second, specifically as half-elf. It's something that all of you guys would kind of know, but especially Sapphire to a degree and Aldith would know. Half-elves can choose their last name more than any other culture. And they don't have ties to their last name. Their last name is purely choice. It's not based on hereditary. It's not based on familiar. It's not based on lifestyle lived. It is pure choice what they choose. You also cannot take someone's last name. If you guys know what I mean. Like, you can't take what that it means. So Moon, for example, as a high elf name, one of the high elf families, a half elf can take Moon as the last name, but any half elf that has it has no association with the high elves. Does that make sense? They can take the name, but they don't take the meaning of the name.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Only half elves can do this. Is considered extremely taboo if a human, for example, takes one of the high elves' last names or something of that sort. Unless, of course, through marriage, but even then, high elves have a very specific culture. But half-elves are the only race that are allowed to do this, culturally speaking. So, Saris Moonfall is a moon, but they have no ties to the moons. But anyways, so you guys see Saris. On just one moment. There you go. But you see Saris as they are kind of working, just kind of like building up some of the tents. They're working on a few bits and pieces. You know for a fact, like especially Ania knows, they they are one of the few people within the what's the word? Encampment. Circle, thank you. I don't lose a lot of words because my brain has just not been on lately. I do apologize for that. My brain's just been having some trouble. So if I ever start losing words, just assume that's how it is. But they're one of the few people within the circle who says that who is multiple living in one body. Kind of similar to how kind of Nia is, but rather than it being fractured or it being like separate what's the word? Not traumas, but like aspects, I suppose, of yourself. They are effectively multiple people within one body, if that makes sense. So as you walk up and see them, they, unlike a lot of the people in your circle, they dress extremely androgynous. They wear mostly baggy clothes. You really cannot tell anything about their body aside from the fact that they are about 5'10" to 11, and they move like most half elves, kind of with an elven grace, but they move slowly and steadily, kind of tripping towards more the human mythology of just keep going and do it and do it and do it. But they are very fluid, very motion about it. They don't see any of your party currently. You guys are still more or less in darkness. They are inside of the light. What do you guys like to do?
Grand entrance time.
I mean, I'm imagining that these guys are basically just civilians or other general visitors.
You can always ask.
Ania looks like she is about to shout and do her like usual shout and wave thing if no one wants to stop her.
I was gonna say Gelmar just steps out onto the sunlight, just like looking like he's admiring the space.
Yeah, no, this is totally your thing. So.
Yeah, I think Dakota trusts Ania to know what she's doing here.
Would I know them by any special title, like any prefix?
You would know them as
Speaker.
Hold on just one second. I had it. Yeah, Speaker for the Lost is their usual, their official term. They are very often the people who are the ones who guides others, if that makes sense.
Ania is going to half jog out, holding her staff in one hand and waving energetically. It's gonna be like, Speaker Moonfall, and just very happy.
Aww.
As you talk, they slowly look over to you, and they like clasp their hands together and give you a gentle bow, as they smile at you. Welcome, Ania. It is so good to see you again.
It's wonderful to see you. Oh, is this everything for my party? Oh, thank you.
Indeed it is. Well, after we get to your message, we decided that we should have a section for you and prepare it for all of you. No one uses it very often, so we don't need to set up very, very commonly. As you guys walk closer to them and you guys can see them a little bit better, you guys can tell that their baggy clothes are like wide sleeves. They have overlapping robes. They have soft scarves draped across their shoulders. They're very practical, but very baggy, as I said. And all their clothes are dyed in a deep twilight hues, so like ink blues or starfade purples or some silvers of some sorts. It's all kinds of colors that form, which honestly, especially for a lot of you like Sapphire, who looks in the constellations a lot, their form, their clothes, the way they move, it makes them more reminiscent of the constellations above than it does a regular person's outfit. Their hair is very, loose and uneven. It's not really neglected as a lot of people's hair tends to be, but it's definitely not styled in any way, shape, or form. It seems to be moving as much as they do, and depending on the light and angle, sometimes it's a little bit shorter, sometimes a little bit longer. It's definitely cut in like very weird patterns that make it just seems like it's constantly changing heights. They of course have, as most half-elves do, some kind of beads or fragments of crystals that are woven into their hair. Usually it's more of a dwarven culture kind of thing, but half-elves have kind of taken this and apply it to more nature-based stuff. Their voice is very soft and very layered, of course. And yeah, they're very just kind of down here. They're just kind of like smiling at all of you, and it seems their movements are very wavy as well, as they walk up to Ania with a smile.
Nia will move aside and gesture towards the party.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we still have the elk that's taking the cart with us.
I believe so, yes.
And she's like, "This is my party. This is who I've been traveling with for, well, most of them for a year now, I think."
Very nice.
Around that increment of time,
Mhm.
and Gelmar says, finally snapping out of his trance. This location is beautiful.
Saris kind of folds their hands again and bows to you. You've not seen many druid circles, but it seems to be a very common one, at least for Saris, as she bows to you with her hands clasped, or they, and they say, "We appreciate that. The land here is one that we've come to call home every year or so around this time. The Broken Circle Broken Crown is a stunning place. It allows us to see the stars so much more effectively than we are able to otherwise."
I can tell. Practically feels like the sky itself is like a mile closer. I think that's something you said like last episode, right?
Yeah, the sky itself does appear to be like almost bending downwards to be closer to the earth itself. Indeed. This only happens around this time of year, so we like to come over here to navigate the stars to gain prophecies we may not get otherwise. The area itself around this time is more closely related to death and to loss, and the idea that those who have passed watch over us still, and with the sky so close, we can almost feel their presence. Partly, we are here to ensure that we understand the prophecies more, and partly we're here to ensure that veil stays where it needs to be and is not broken through.
Sounds important. Are you we're not intruding on anything in our stay, are we?
Certainly not, no. If anything, you being here is an aspect of our circle. The world moves and we move along with it. Many things are bound to change, and change we must with them.
I've definitely seen a few occasions where that headspace can be dangerous, but if it's worked out fine for you, I'd say that's valid.
Nature protects us, as it always has and it always will.
Nia is very happy, like bouncing slightly from one foot to the other, like while standing in place. And she will continue on.
I think we can be here for a few days, maybe a week. That might be pushing it. How has everything been? Has everything been okay?
Everything has been moving along as it should be. there are some problems that we've had as we've moved from one spot to another. Our previous location, hold on just a moment, I had to actually find out what it was called. I have all of them here, I just can never remember the fucking names. It is the Tideless Shore that we just came back from. You know, this is the Midsummer area that they often go to. Usually it's a place for reflections upon who you are, hence the shore. The Tideless Shore that we just came back from had more monsters than we were used to. The ocean itself is getting a little bit violent. It is odd. But aside from that, the journey has been alright. The circle here has not changed as it has from last year. And that is also unnerving. Oftentimes there's some kind of difference, some kind of adjustment, but it has not changed at all.
Oh, that is strange. We've been seeing a lot of different things everywhere too. We were actually over on the other continent.
And she'll like point westward,
Mhm.
assuming that they know exactly what continent she's pointing at.
Because like as she like points that way, Dakota kind of like follows her pointing and just like looks really confused as he looks over there.
And she's just pointing west, like we were on the other continent.
The other continent. Oh, you must mean the how the fuck did I forget its name already? Hold on.
That's why I left that up to you and not me.
West, Kenny.
I mean, just call it the Elven Lands.
There.
I'm not gonna
The
say that.
Weskany. Hold on. I have it right here. This is why I
We
need.
lost the horn.
We lost the horn. Horn? What horn?
Oh, we lost the text to speech.
Oh, hornbot. Okay. Oh, I was very confused for a second. I was like, you guys had a horn? Elysian Glade. That's what
Okay.
it is. Oh, you went to Elysian Glade, the Ovenlands. It must be pleasing to return to that with which you came.
Oh, that reminds me actually, it wasn't as pleasing as we thought. The World Tree was actually sick when we got there.
It was. That is an unfortunate shame.
Yes, we helped another party heal it up or help it on its way. So it should be doing better now. We do plan to return after we finish visiting though. So
I'm
maybe we
sure
can
it
check
will
on it
welcome
again.
you. Nature has a soft spot for those who take care of it, as I'm sure you well know.
Yes.
It is impressive that you've managed to heal such a creature. The ancient grove is far, far older than even our entire circle itself. Whatever must have been hindering it must have been a power beyond even beyond our reckoning.
Oh yes, we didn't heal it, but we assisted another person who was actually capable of such a feat.
Impressive. Their power must be astonishing.
Yeah, but they're kind of mean for it.
As most with power are.
And she will look back to the party and she'll be like,
Are there any restrictions for them walking into the circle or walking around? I also want to go see,
oh goodness, I forgot his name. Well, what was my mentor's name? I remembered it the other day.
Life Learner.
Life
Was your-
Learner.
Yeah.
I also want to take them to see Life Learner at some point.
Life Learner will be back in the morning. He has some challenges at his disposal that he must encounter for the night. He is on one of his many pilgrimages. But he will be back before the morn. The only restriction that your group has is they are not allowed to be within camp at nighttime. The camp itself's position is dangerous for those who are unacquainted towards the night sky being so close.
Understood. No wandering around outside this area at nighttime.
You may go into the forests, but above the hilltop, you are not. No one's allowed aside from you, Nia.
Understood.
But in the meantime, we have set up camp here for you. There are tents for each of you, as well as a small campfire, and we do have food for any of you who may need it.
And he is very excited about the free home food, the free home cooking, or lack of cooking. And she will scurry back to the party to assist them.
Alrighty. Does anybody else have questions for Cirrus before they go?
I think I've already asked too many.
No.
There's no such thing as too many questions for a DM, aside from what's their name?
That there is why I have just a crap ton of burner names on the backlog, basically anytime someone asks.
Okay.
I do have a question.
What's that?
This is perhaps a selfish thing to ask, but you wouldn't happen to have a moon pool here at the camp, would you?
A moon? Oh, you must be talking about the moon druids pools. Unfortunately, no. Those are sacred to the moon druids. There are very few of them around, and they are almost always secretive. We can request one, but it's very rare that a moon druid will allow another into their domain. Why do you ask?
I recently had an experience in one of those pools, and I was hoping to relive that experience.
Fascinating. You seek to see the past more than you seek the future?
What is a good way to put this? I seek to feel the truth about something.
The moon pool shows not exactly who or what you may be. Like most druids in nature circles, the moon pool simply shows you that which is at your core, that which is in the deepest region of your soul. If you seek to find that, you simply can use any tool for it. You do not need a moon pool. We have our own ways of doing it. If you wish to seek whatever is inside of you, whatever is down deep into the recess of your body, mind, and spirit, we can show you that.
I don't think it would feel the same. There was something invigorating about it. Something refreshing.
Hmm.
I
Interesting.
fear that asking you to force that to happen wouldn't feel the same.
How about tomorrow night? You come find me within, it's gonna like look around and they'll be like, I'll come find you tomorrow night. And we shall, I'll see if I can guide you to something similar. The pool is simply a journey that you can take. It is simply a world that you can fall into. Instead, I will teach you how to walk through that which it shows you. You clearly have something troubling you, something that you are not of one mind about. The pool is simply a tool, and we can mimic that tool. I use the stars to guide, but that's not our only abilities.
Are you sure this is good for you, sir?
Probably not.
Dakota kind
It's
of like.
good.
Wait, okay, hold on. Remind me when we did like the moon pool thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What did I hallucinate or weren't we all like trying to like pull Cyril out of the pool?
He did almost drown himself, yes.
Yeah, so Dakota's like, are you sure? I don't want you. I don't want.
Are you sure about that?
I don't want there to be something.
Yes, it was not exactly an easy prospect to carry you out of it last time you found one.
I'm not entirely sure what kind of powers this fellow's got. Now, I'm not. I just worry they might be too good at their job.
And he is like squinting at Dakota, trying to figure out if Dakota is insulting her druid clan right in front of her, but she's not sure if it is.
No, that's a compliment. That's a compliment towards your ability.
That's what she's trying to figure out.
It's a little bit harder to pull you out of a pool if there ain't no pool involved.
Do not worry. Unlike the moon pools of the moon druid camps, the path I shall be taking him down upon is one of self-discovery. You cannot get lost within your own mind, at least not to a degree that I cannot pull you back out of.
Alright.
Can I... Alda sort of like sounds interested, like looks interested in this, but also she's gonna give a smart-ass remark and be like, oh, Cyril's getting himself in trouble again. How shocking.
Do you want to go see it too? You didn't get to go to the moon pool.
Oh.
It does sound interesting. I might consider.
Well, in that case, for those who are interested, I will come back here tomorrow night, visiting this fireplace, and I can journey with all of you into the land of stars. It's a world of introspection that requires a lot of mental fortitude. It's not an easy journey to look inside of oneself and to confront and encounter that which lies at the depths. You do have to be warned. It is a journey that requires you to get to know yourself, and that is a difficult one for most.
Anya looks to Sapphire and tries to gauge if Sapphire looks interested as well.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice. And Anya, if Sapphire doesn't say anything, Anya's gonna point to Sapphire and be like,
She's interested too.
you see
volunteers her.
Sarah's kind of look at Sapphire, and a couple like mixed emotions kind of go through their face for a second, as like minor confusion for a second before like what you would describe as like understanding kind of appears across their face, and they kind of go, "Ah, a Fey touched. You are fast."
Oh, that was fast.
Energy is energy, and all energy is touched by many things. The mana flows through beings in different ways, and the Fae is an interesting assortment. I have learned to see the weave to a degree, and for being such as your friend there, the Fae has become her, if that makes sense.
Anya doesn't speak up, opting to let Sapphire step in instead, if she desires.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I only missed like the last word.
She said, or they said that you are fast, like they essentially said that the Fae have become you. So you essentially have transitioned from being half elf to becoming Fae in their eyes, essentially. If that makes sense.
Cool.
Fair enough. Alrighty. Well, for the raiders who have popped up, welcome on in. Portals opened and new spirits now echo through the halls. Welcome on, travelers, and thank you so much for the raid, Silver. You're such a darling. And welcome in, Gareth. So good to see you, folks. Hope you guys are having a fantastic time listening to our lore. You only get one raid per stream, so I'm glad you chose me for your entertainment tonight. Please be sure to get yourself some food, some water, and some rest. Streaming can be a struggle, and your well-being comes first and foremost all the time. You're more than welcome to raid and run if you need to. That goes for all the people who have popped over with you as well. But if you'd like to raid and stay, let me know what you guys were doing. You guys were doing some, I believe you guys were doing some repo. I know that Silver was doing a bunch of repo, then she moved into a couple of things. I see you were doing some repo too. Were you guys playing together? What were you doing? Let me know inside there. Lockdown repo? Hell yeah. I love fucking Lockdown. I need to play that again with a proper crew. But yes, let me know how it went for you guys. How far did you guys get? For those just arriving, hello, I am Sinspeaks, a friendly interdimensional librarian. I'm actually using my proper image at this point. It's one of the only streams I do my proper image on at the moment, which was made by Ania, or Storyestry as she goes by, on Twitch. If you guys have not seen my players as well, you guys are more than welcome to go check them out wherever you guys can find them. This cozy corner to internet is Purgatory Corner, a place where the stories never end and every visitor adds a new book to the shelves. Here we explore a wide variety of games from A Plague Tale, Deltarune, Dark Souls, Monster Hunter, Doom, Halo, Call of Duty Friends, Phasmodia, Celeste, Peak, One Shot, Hollow Knight, 7 Days to Die, and about 100 other games as well. If you guys would like to see all the games that I do, or any of the stuff that I have done in the past, you guys are welcome to check out our gaming VODs. Beyond gaming, though, I write books based on my D&D campaigns, which I stream on Fridays and Saturdays, including this one with all my lovely players here. The Saturday campaign is a sister campaign to this one, so they're inside the same world at the same time, but they are separate crews. If you guys want to see any of those videos, you guys are welcome to pop over to our TTRPG VODs channel, Tables of Tartarus, and you guys are welcome to get the full story. We have done a crossover episode in the past. It was a gala. It was super cute. It was super sweet. Go check that stuff out if you guys like to. They're inside their own playlists. I'm also stepping into narration myself. Many told me my voice is very soothing, even when chaotic. Perhaps you'll feel the same. You are more than welcome to stay and find out if you'd like. Welcome to our library, where every story belongs somewhere, and this might just be where your next chapter begins. If you guys would like to know more about each of these individual characters, you guys are welcome to either type in !heroes T or you guys are welcome to look at the pinned message and type in !insert name here, and you guys will actually get more knowledge about each of the individual characters, which all these blurbs were written by the individual characters themselves, or by the players themselves. So all the information that you guys see in each of those blurbs are information that the players have given out so far. Those might be adjusted in the future, but for now is how it is. I will be responding in chat in the future as well if you guys have any questions or anything of that sort, or any wonders about the world, but we'll be keeping voice chat, of course, to the game for the most part. But I appreciate all of you, and there will be ads in about 5 minutes.
Did we start playing one shot?
I have not yet, but I will be relatively soon.
Oh, nice.
One shot.
Fucking love one shot so much.
Yeah, one shot. Don't accidentally dox yourself like I did.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
I'm not gonna lie, I played through the first island, aka the tutorial of one shot, and then immediately after I get to the second one, my younger brother just walks up and spoils the entire rest of the thing for me.
Oof.
I'm still mad.
Yeah, that is fucking brutal, dude. I don't mind spoilers when it comes to, like, simple shit that isn't, like, tied directly to the story itself. But once you spoil, like, hardcore story bits, that frustrates the crap out of me, because there's just no reason to. But yeah, so, yeah, Sarah says this all stuff to you. Essentially, they'll come back, tomorrow night, essentially, and sit down with all of you. If you guys have no other questions for them, they will be heading off at this point.
Aldith is curious about, like, the veil that they were talking about, like, with the loved ones passing and, like, getting closer, and so she'd probably inquire about that. I just don't know how to ask a question.
Fair. You could ask something along the lines of, you said there was the veil was thinner. You said yeah, basically
What was that you said about the veil?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think she'd probably ask the question of, like, sorry, I gotta get into her voice again. You said that the veil was thinning, or thinner over here. Is there any possibility to get in contact with anyone in the veil, or do they come up to us, or is there no choice?
They look at you with curiosity more than anything else. On just one moment, I have to look at my lore. Let's see. You guys are in autumn at the moment, if I recall correctly. But they look at you with it's like curiosity, as they tilt their head a little bit and they go, the next few months, the veil between this world and the afterlife has thinned in this area. It's one of the reasons the sky above looks the way that it does. In terms of if a spirit can pass through, the answer is complicated. But the short answer is yes, to a degree. If you know how you can speak with the spirits that are beyond, is a difficult measure. Life Learner has been, well, learning some aspects of that for many years now. It's a difficult journey, as it is walking the line between life, death, and that beyond. Why do you wish to see one who has passed?
Aldith will reach, like, to her neck and grip the little amulet she has tighter. And she won't even, like, verbally say anything. She'll just, like, solemnly nod her head.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. You are aware, child, that the dead do still stay dead, yes?
Wow. Okay. That was rude.
They say it's like a 100% like flat face. Like you feel no judgment. You feel like nothing. It's just like a 100%. It's like them asking. You realize the weather is the weather, right? It's like fully like no judgment, no nothing. Just like straight up. They do stay dead.
With all due respect. Yeah,
With all due respect, your mother's still dead. Suck it.
And Nia
It's
leans. Go ahead.
My God.
I was just saying, so it's like the same tone. It's like, just so you know, the sky is blue today. Just so you know, it's a little cloudy, but like, just so you know.
And Nia's gonna lean over to Sarah's, and she's not whispering, it's like a stage whisper, so Aldith and the party can definitely hear her, and she's gonna be like,
I think she wants to know if she can talk to someone.
Aldith would nod in agreement.
Sarah's kind of like pauses for a second. See them mulling over in their head, and they go, I am not 100% sure. Life Learner would be able to tell you for certain if he can commune the spirits with you, but oftentimes I have found talking to those who have passed simply makes your grief grow stronger. I do not know Life Learner's feelings upon this matter. You would have to discuss that with him, of course. He would most likely be able to introduce you to a spirit that has passed on already. I am simply one who says that makes you hold on tighter to that which you have already lost. And like sand slipping through your fingers, holding tighter does not make it land any smoother.
She'll sort of, she has an understanding look on her face, but she'll sort of give we're bringing back sassy Aldith today. But she's going to nod, and then she's going to be like, perhaps I like the feeling of the sand running through my fingers.
that's a good line.
That's really nice.
That's a good comeback.
Thank you. Thank you. I will be here. Never.
they kind of tilt their head a little bit as if trying to study you, but doesn't say anything further.
She'll give a little curtsy out of respect and then step back.
Saris will remember that.
Okay.
And you will say thank you for your time.
Alrighty then.
Thank you for your time.
She kind of continues to study Aldith for just a moment before slowly looking at Nia, and then once again does the bow with a pleasant smile on their face. And they say, of course, it is always good to see you. And I'm glad that you have found a party that shares with you.
Nia returns the bow and is like,
I'm very fortunate to have met them, and I've been learning a lot. I've gotten a lot stronger now, I think. Kind of scarily so, actually.
Strength comes with change, and change comes with light. It just simply means you're on the next path of your journey, and that is something that you should look forwards to, not to be afraid of, child.
I will try to believe that.
See them just get like a amused look on their face before they nod and turn and start heading towards the path that leads up the hill.
Is it is it nighttime already, or do they have like a few hours if they want?
You guys got here at like, I think 9 or 10 p.m. So it's like, you guys can see the full stars above you. And even like at the base of this hill, like it looks much closer than any of you are familiar with, aside from Mania.
Well, we can't go up to the circle today. My mom might come down later, or she might wait for me to come up tomorrow. Or I can go tonight. I mean, I'm allowed up there.
And Ania's gonna look to Dakota and like point directly, like,
And no going anywhere you're not supposed to go tonight while we're here.
Yeah, Dakota.
Specifically
I
Dakota.
was just about to say, Alda's gonna point to Cyril and go, shouldn't you be pointing to him?
Ania also points to Sapphire.
Like, you were also complicit in that.
I'm
No
just
going
imagining
to the
Gelwar
druid circle.
I'm just imagining Gelwar just going to be sitting out or just sitting in front of his tent, just watching them do their thing from a distance.
Pointing at each other.
Gelmar doesn't need to be pointed at. He's done good.
Yeah. Gelmar follows rules.
I love that Aldith would be very confused because she's never seen Dakota and Sapphire sneak off before.
This is,
my God, you're right.
She fully like suspects Cyril and is like, "Why aren't you pointing at Cyril right now? Like, this is what I don't. These two are fine. Cyril's the issue."
Just all four party members all pointing fingers at each other while Galvar is just sitting in the distance,
It's
just
the
watching
Spider-Man
everything
meme.
It
Spider-Man
Don't go anywhere, guys.
No, what'd you say,
with her
Sapphire?
fingers crossed behind her back.
Oh, okay.
I will not go anywhere alone. Alright.
Dakota just kind of looks down like a guilty dog.
You know what you did.
I love how confused Aldith would be.
She would. Yeah.
She's like, what did Dakota do? It's like, Dakota would never release
Dakota's
a vampire
baby.
lord.
Dakota's baby. What do you mean?
I know, right? This is absolutely the meme that I posted earlier.
Alright. You guys want to have character chats for a moment, or would you guys like time to pass?
I mean, Aldith is like stinking of desperation to beg Ania to take her to see Life Learner.
Life Learner's not gonna be here until the morning.
Well, that's true, but she'd still be like, please, tomorrow morning, please, please, please.
I want you all to see Life Learner, but I want to see my mom first.
And Ania will, unless her mom visits her tonight, she will visit her tomorrow with the party. That way I'm not all by myself while leaving the party behind. Out of respect to the party.
Fair enough, fair enough.
So she will not go tonight.
Mhm.
She will Star Watch though.
Oh.
What kind of food did they provide?
Couple stews, some that are just like full plant stews, and a couple that have meat in them.
Oh. And you will make sure Dakota gets one of the non-meat stews to try.
It's remarkably flavorful. Honestly, like it's so much more flavor packed in this thing than you guys have had in most of your meals in the last like couple weeks.
Wow, Alda's been cooking all of those. What do you have to
Yeah, rude. That's really rude.
Wow.
Hey, Aldith knows how to cook a lot, but these druids, they know how to cook a lot.
These druids, though.
These druids, though. They're invited to the cookout.
Supreme cookout time.
But yeah, Ania will talk with the party and be like,
Okay, so tomorrow, once it's morning and you are all allowed to go to the circle too, I plan to go visit my mom if she doesn't come down tonight. After that, anyone who wants to come can come visit Life Learner with me, and I'm very excited. Like, I think all of you should see him, even though he is going to hate it. It'll be really funny.
You know, I've seen some pretty grouchy dwarves. I think I've seen worse.
We'll see, we'll see. And I guess tonight, a few of you are going to go with Speaker Moonfall to go on an introspective journey. And I will also try to find the circle leader and ask them about the boar.
Yeah, I feel sorry about imposing on them about that now. Somehow
Which part?
The journey thing.
Oh,
I think it's in
yeah.
The moon pool
Yeah.
like introspection journey.
Yeah.
I don't think it's imposing. You can always tell them when they come back tomorrow night that maybe if we see them while we're walking through camp, you can tell them it's not necessary. Although I think a few of the others want to go on that too.
I might.
You might, really.
Well, I don't know. I've been thinking on it ever since it was posited. I'm not terribly fancying the introspection thing. I'm not terribly fancying getting a look at, what I saw in there, but I don't know. Considering what Daler's been telling me, it might. I don't know. Maybe I'll see something she wants me to. She's been being real cryptic about it. I'm not a fan.
I'm willing to stand him close in case something happens, but I think I'll pass on actually taking a look.
I will be with Gelmar on that.
I think it is still a good idea, yes.
Yes, I think so anyway. If you were interested. I don't think they would have offered it just because, if they weren't willing to, I don't think they would have offered it just because you're part of my party. If that makes it any better.
A little. And speaking of the boar, Aldith, are you sure you want to try and ritually hunt this creature?
She'll get all giddy and she'll lift up an arm and flex her muscles. She'll be like, I'm ready.
How big do you think the boar is?
If
She'll lower
Bertha,
her arm and be sad.
if Bertha said that this boar was, now I'm trying to remember this off the top of my head. She said that this was like a giant boar of some kind, right?
Yeah. There's a giant boar that was taking its territory.
If Bertha says this is a giant boar, imagine an angry wild boar that is proportionately my height.
That's a big old thing.
Sounds like the perfect opportunity to make my ancestors proud.
Oh, do you both want to go at it without armor and weapons?
So,
I mean, Gelmar.
the way the ritual works, if that is what Aldith really badly wants to do, she must do it alone. and with no weapons or armor. And if memory serves, Arthur barely survived.
I will state you'd also mentioned that you can build your own items, weapons, armor, and such as you're moving through the trial.
Can she use magic?
This is a test of strength of will. And I don't believe that they traditionally used magic. Making your own weapons out of what you can find? Absolutely.
Miss, don't you think maybe taking down the dead god and like the flesh tubes, don't you think that was enough to prove you had a pretty strong will, or like...
Sorry, that's a good point, you know? You know, that's a good point. Shall... Are we standing or are we sitting? Are we still standing?
I think anything we want.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're
Well,
just
I'm
in camp
assuming
now.
we're kind of sitting around.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, if Cyril's standing, she'd walk up to him and, like, right up to him and look up at him and just go, I'm ready for any challenge coming my way.
Sure, but I'm just not ready for you to not have all of your body parts connected to one another.
Put them back together.
I'm gonna. This might be a tad rude to do what I'm about to do.
Ooh, I know it's coming.
As soon as Dakota finishes saying what he's saying,
Mhm.
I'm going to just vanish and then reappear above her diagonally and just kick right in the back of her.
roll the block. Roll the block.
Yeah, roll to attack, Cyril. And then I'll give you a dexterity save, Aldous.
Okay.
Wait,
Am I rolling to attack or is she rolling to...
Both.
Dude, I think I had wheel this time. Can I give all
And
this
it's...
a bonus without... Wait, no, that goes against the whole thing.
Yeah.
It goes against it. Has to be by yourself. I can't
Let's
get
get
it.
So it's an unarmed strike.
Yeah, I was right there with you. I thought it would be fun to give her a storm rune.
It has to do it by yourself. It would be funny though.
Alright, dice gods. Hear my prayers. Hear my prayers. Allow me...
Jesus.
Do you want me to wait, or do you want me to just roll? Because I'm ready to roll, so...
We'll have Cyril roll first.
I'm just trying to
Okay,
figure
that's what I
something
thought.
out. I don't think I add proficiency for...
For kicking.
I don't believe you do, no.
For drop kicking a child.
But because of the way I'm doing it, I do get advantage.
Mm-hmm.
You hate me. This is a hate crime.
Does it just give advantage natively? Like it's in the skill or spell description?
I get advantage because of what we've discussed.
I'm sorry,
before.
did you just get a nat 20?
Nat 1 was the second roll.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay, thank
But
you.
it was with
one.
advantage.
Yeah.
I get the advantage because of what we've discussed before, where if I vanish, reappear, and attack from behind.
Mm-hmm. If he manages to legitimately surprise the opponent, then he'll get advantage from it. If the opponent cannot be surprised, if they are aware that he's able to teleport, or a few other factors that would make it so it would be a moment where they would expect that he could pop up behind them, then I usually take away advantage, or sometimes give them disadvantage, depending on a few factors. But this one, I don't think Aldith you would be in any way, shape, or form expecting him to drop kick you in the back of the skull. So, you, as Dakota finishes his statement, there's whoosh, for just a moment, as you just see him disappear in front of you, before you feel resounding just slam into such like between your shoulder blades, and you slide into the ground several feet forwards.
Great. He didn't hit my head though. No concussion.
This is true. I feel like his full body weight to the back of your skull would probably just be death.
Probably.
Your back hurts a lot now, though.
Hooray!
And Nia cheers like she's watching a sport.
Aldith?
Is weird question. Is she like face planted into the ground?
More or less, yeah.
Great. She's gonna lift her head and spit out some grass and just go, ow. And then thunk her head back down.
What was that?
He was testing to see if she was ready for anything.
But was that a direct method necessary? Kelmar says, pulling out the gold rune and getting down to get her up.
Can the boar do that?
I'm 100% certain it can't.
The poor dude.
It can't, but
Get the poor dude.
it can't. But you know, I was just testing her.
Gotta be ready for anything, including teleporting boars.
If it's an
Payback
interdimensional
for
boar.
the smite to the jaw.
I
Would
think
you
I
have
think
preferred they charged?
I think I stun locked Cindy.
What if it's an interdimensional teleporting boar?
You know how would be hilarious? No, never mind. I remember a long time ago seeing a weird Final Fantasy XIV pin for healers, and I think it's pertinent to this situation, basically, because it would be a good response from Cyril right now. He just simply reads, "But did you die though?"
Fucking moo.
Nah, this is just payback for my uppercut with the divine smite to his jaw. It's fine.
Oh, no, actually, no. This was.
Just
This has more to do. This had more to do with what you're attempting to face now.
Don't worry, in all of its mind, this is payback. In Cyril's mind, this is training. Ah, beautiful. Alright. So, yeah, all this is just like eating grass at the moment, basically.
Are you okay down there? Did you find something?
Sorry, I thought of a response in my head.
Oh, I thought
Chill.
Aldous just legitimately started laughing.
unhinged.
She'll she'll lift her head up and she'll say, "The fucks I gave."
Well, if you don't give any fucks, it might help.
She'll give a thumbs up and faceplant back into the grass again.
Come on, get up. It wasn't even that hard.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on her.
Nice. You can feel your back kind of like easing up a little bit. The basically a footprint in your back is fading as it
That might legitimately be my best roll for Cure Wounds.
nice. Hey, the soothing magic kind of goes over your back, and you feel a little bit looser and a little bit less tense as you were about 2 seconds ago. Let's stay.
Can she like get up and then try to tackle Cyril by the waist?
Absolutely. We'll go with hold on just one moment. I have to actually look at you guys' stats.
I mean, I might recommend a strength against con or double athletic or contesting athletics.
I think it's usually contesting athletics for grapples, so go with double athletics. Flat rolls.
Ah, well, fuck my life. Damn it.
Just a hair more.
Just a tad, just a touch. You basically just slam into Cyril at like he slides back about 3 inches.
It's a win. He moved. It's a win.
Anya goes over to Sapphire and offers like if they, I assume like we have like some chips or like something like trail mix.
Yeah.
And Anya will offer some to Sapphire just to sit in and watch again.
Such youth and exuberance.
Sapphire will definitely take whatever he is offering in food.
Nice.
Dakota just
Snack
kind of
time.
like slowly backs up since he was like kind of in the splash zone.
I just imagine Gelmar was just watching the first time. Just like, are you serious? And then and it's just as it's going on, it's just like slowly loosening up. It's just like, no, this is okay for both of them. Just turns around and starts walking for the woods, looking for a wild fruit or something.
Are we just doing this out in the open or like?
Yeah. It's like
just
right
in the
next to
camp.
the
We're
massive
definitely
fire.
just,
It's
like,
fine.
playfully wrestling right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going, Gilmore.
Sorry, I missed that. What?
No, she was just asking where Gelmar was going.
I think they could use some space. I'm going to go see if there's what kind of wild fruits are in the woods here.
Oh, okay, be careful. No going on the hill.
I'll try my hardest to avoid it.
All right. So Aldith and Cyril, you two are just like roughhousing for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd say like play fighting, but I was like, that doesn't sound right. But you guys are like roughhousing for a little bit. Cyril 100% has the upper hand the entire time. Out of pure strength, Cyril will win. But honestly, Aldith, you're holding your own, which against a person 3-some feet taller than you is pretty damn impressive. Gelmar, roll me a survival check real quick as you're wandering into the woods trying to find something or another. Mostly plants, but who knows?
Suspecting it's not going to be great. I do not have much of a bonus.
You're actually gonna find the boar.
It's like, I
That would be
found
really
you, you
funny,
son of a
but-
bitch.
It would be really hilarious if he just does
You-
take him out in the background, but that's not going to happen.
As you wander into
We
the
just hear
woods
this
a little bit.
explosion. Gelmar walks back in with the boar in tow. So,
As you wander into the woods and you feel like the feeling of moving into the woods once you pass that tree line, the feeling that you had while inside the hill zone kind of fades a little bit. From what you can see above you, from what little you can see, the stars have moved back to their air quote original positions. And that feeling kind of fades away for a second. You're only able to really find like one bundle of plants. You find a little bit of like berries, a little bit of like random foods and stuff, but you do find one bundle of herbs that you could give to Ania specifically for potion making. But aside from that, there's not a whole lot around here. Very basic berries and the like, but aside from that, just wood, berries, trees, and more wood.
I would just imagine I probably cannot identify most of this stuff.
Not in the slightest. No, you only know what berries you're looking at and what herbs you're looking at because Nia and Sapphire have on multiple occasions shown you them.
Fair enough.
We just keep smacking Gelmar's hands as Gelmar keeps bringing back poisonous stuff until he learns.
Pretty much.
Probably. saying something like that.
It's the wrong
Pavloving
shade
him.
of red berry.
Pavloving him to find the correct berries and shrubs.
No, if they came off of these plants with spiked leaves, those are poisonous. Stop bringing them to me. That's holly.
But they were smooth leaves. That's poison oak. Ah, that's why there's hurts. Alright. So yeah, you find one bundle of plants for herbs and then a bunch of berries that you can just kind of shove into a, not a pouch. Probably be a bad plan to shove into a pouch, like a jar or something. You probably shove a bunch of berries into a jar.
Or whatever container I have with me.
Whatever container you might
Or
have.
eat them.
You can eat them. Eventually you head back. Considering it is also the dead of night, it's real fucking hard to see anything that you're looking at. That isn't like, I think you're one of the few who has dark vision, question mark?
I do not have dark vision.
Yeah, you have barely any fucking idea what you're looking at as you walk into this forest. These berries, they're a color.
I'm gonna need to make another survival check to get back to camp, aren't I?
You didn't have to until you said it.
I assume you walked in a single straight line.
Something like that. And let's be real, the glow of the campfire probably is gonna be visible from the distance.
Mm-hmm. Now, if you were wandering around a not straight line 100%, but you pretty much walked in one straight line, turned 180, and walked in one straight line. So it'd be really hard for you to get lost in here. But you do find one bundle, which I assume you give to Neo.
I mean, I'm bringing back to the camp, and I'll let everyone else assess whether they're good or bad. It's basically
Yeah,
just a burn
herbs.
time anyway.
And Nia, do me a favor and roll a survival check.
Those are poison. Survival.
What do you mean you thought
These
these
turn
were
you
herbs?
into a llama.
What do you mean you thought these were herbs? This is clearly belladonna!
Survival. Oh, that was almost a one.
I was about to say, like, oh, those are perfect berries.
Those are great.
About a good half of the berries that he found are very poisonous. You've never seen them cooked before, so you don't know how they would apply. And a couple of the berries that he brought back, you can totally cook them, and they're super delicious. Raw, they are guaranteed horrible, horrible intestinal issues. But cooked,
Did
they're
you eat any of these?
I've learned from the Dwarven lands not to eat random berries, or the random dishes that they don't know are going to be going for folks other than dwarves. You can say what you want about their alcohol resistance, but near poison immunity means that they have an awful lot of things that qualify as spices that would probably turn most of our stomachs.
And Nia proceeds to like take the bundle of berries, and she's like putting the poison ones in one group and the good ones in one group, and for each berry she's gonna be like,
Good, poison, good, will kill you. Only good if cooked, will kill you.
and she's like doing it in front of Gilmore.
Gilmore successfully found 3 edible berries.
Something like that.
This handful is good raw. This handful will murder you. This handful will cook. We'll cook. We'll cook these. Don't you worry.
I'll
Yeah,
just
she
make
sorts
some nice
that.
chutney out of it, you know.
Smashes into berries.
The herbs for potions, that's just like health potion ingredients.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Take a long rest and you can turn one of the herb bundles into a single health potion. Alrighty. If there's nothing else you guys would like to do with your night, we'll move on a little bit. I'm assuming while most of the group sleeps, Sapphire and Nia, you two will be stargazing, kind of watching the stars above you.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Alright. Well, would you like to chat with each other while you do so, or are you gonna be watching the stars in relative silence?
And you be up for chatting if Sapphire has anything specific she wants to talk about.
That's the issue. Sapphire does not.
And Neil will be,
You do want to go on the introspection thing tomorrow, right? I assumed you did. I'm usually right, but I want to make sure.
Yes, yes, I do. I just didn't like being put on the spot like that.
Oh, I see. But if I didn't, you would have never volunteered. Or am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
You should speak up more for things you want to do.
Yeah, I should.
you will like
It's
lean
hard
over a
though
little bit.
sometimes.
Hmm?
It's hard sometimes.
Why don't you want to?
I just don't like attention, so it's not that I don't want to, it's just... Yeah.
I want to say I understand that, but I usually call all sorts of attention to myself because I guess I find it easier to hide by doing that than by actually hiding. No one suspects the loud person.
I'll have to try and think more like you.
But I do think you should speak up more for what you want.
Yeah, I really should.
This, introspection thing, I don't know the full story about it, but I know you were having difficulties figuring out if you wanted to actually, like, remember your memories, or, like, what did the solstice say? Having them come to you naturally versus something else bringing them to the surface for you.
Yeah, it sounds very intriguing.
Okay. Well, I hope it does help you.
Me too.
And yeah, looking up the stars.
What are you looking for? Just looking?
Yeah, it's calming to watch the stars.
It is, especially since they're so close here.
Yeah.
And Ania will quiet down after that. No Sapphires has anything to add.
No, I don't think Sapphire would have anything else to add, so she'll quiet down too.
Nice. Stars above are honestly a fascinating sight to see. It is a beautiful and stunning sight. There are more stars out here than honestly either of you have, well, aside, Nia's seen many times, but, huh?
I was making a joke. I was saying, I lived here.
Is honestly stunning to be able to see all these stars, especially as they move throughout the night. Especially with them being, I suppose, magnified. The movement of them is a strange thing as the hours go on. It's kind of like watching clouds for a long enough time. You guys can see them kind of like drifting a little bit. It's a very strange and surreal experience for the most part. Ania, roll me a nature check. Not too bad. Well, that was... Ah, there it is.
There it goes.
I was
Pretty
like,
good.
huh. Yeah, not too bad.
I got bonuses.
So, as you're looking up at the stars, one thing that sticks out to you pretty concisely. While you're watching the stars, an experience you've gotten over the many years of star watching is that it's always a slightly different experience, night by night. Some of the stars twinkle a little bit brighter, depending on the positioning, depending on your movements, things like that. The sky is always an ever-changing thing, even if ever so slightly, even if it's just bits and pieces of it. This night sky is, in your, at least to the way that you remember it, identical in almost every single way since the last time you were here.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
And so I didn't leave immediately in my backstory, but does it have any similarities? Because Ania left the circle originally because she got a prophetic vision through looking at the stars. Does it feel similar to the night she had the prophecy, or just like as when she left?
This specifically feels identical to last time that you were in this, in the Broken Circle specifically. Last time you saw the stars in the Broken Circle. I don't recall when you would have had your prophecy, but this is probably the location where you would have gathered for the prophecy. It is probably the easiest way for most of them to gain prophecies is through this location. So this would probably be almost identical to the night that you had that prophecy.
And Saris also mentioned how things have weirdly not changed here.
Yeah.
And they have changed in previous years that we've been here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. If Ania doesn't notice anything else beyond that's striking, she'll like lean over to Sapphire and she'll be like,
This sky looks weirdly... Like, you might not be able to tell it because this is something, like, you weren't here last time. The sky looks the same. And I know that, like, it looks the same every night to most people, but, like, to Star Druids, it looks weirdly the same. Like, in a bad way.
Like, what kind of way, though?
Like,
what could it mean?
Like, time frozen sort of way. Or maybe that's part of the prophecy. Stars are funny like that, but... Well, like, usually every year, things are a little bit different, and you make prophecies and find out patterns by looking at those little differences. But it looks exactly the same. And, like, it never does that.
What could it mean?
I don't know. I guess I'll ask the druids tomorrow. I think the speaker also said something along the lines, so it seems the other druids have noticed it too.
It would be nice to know their theories.
And she'll just continue watching the stars.
Alright.
Sapphire does the same.
Alright. Night passes on relatively easily. Eventually, you both pass out underneath the full bright light of the stars, and the day slowly comes by. As always, the morning sun, as it rises over the crest of the hill, the hill's clearing, it absolutely just like bright light slams into everyone who wasn't under the tent. So, Aldith, Sapphire, and Ania, you all get the rising sun directly into your eyelids.
Ania rolls over and pulls her cloak, like her hood of her cloak over her head. And she probably also feels really sore because I don't think she took her armor off last night because she usually doesn't. She's not used to it, so she probably fell asleep with her armor on.
Oh, yeah.
And feels terrible.
It is definitely a weight that you're very much so not used to. It's a lot of muscles they're not used to using when carrying armor for that long. Cyril, Gelmar, and Dakota, you all slowly get up. I assume Aldith, you also would wake up as the sun blasts you in the eyes.
He's up before the sun rises. Come on now.
You know. Fair enough.
She has to watch the stars disappear one at a time.
Fair enough. All right, so you guys all get up. You guys see Aldith's been up for at least an hour or so. As the sun crests over the hills, over the forests. They're blocking it from most of your views. And yeah, the sun shines and everything. You guys see Ania just like curled up under her cloak. What do you guys like to do?
Basic morning routine. Gelmar's going on a run.
Fair enough.
I don't think we're supposed to leave this spot.
Then I'll do laps around it.
Ania waves her hand, is like,
You can go in the forest, just don't go up the hill.
But we're not supposed to go off alone.
was it specifically that they shouldn't be alone?
I think the only thing I said was y'all weren't allowed to go up the hill at nighttime.
For the sake of it, I'm just going to say, all right, perfect then, and I'll take that as volunteering. He just starts immediately. He's sprinting towards Cyril. You have been voluntold to join him on his exercise routine.
Oh, goodness.
Aldith would look to Cyril and be like, when has that ever stopped you?
I'm trying to turn over a new leaf.
Cyril gets to go on a lovely morning run and feels every ache in his old bones as he does so. You wake up to the sounds of everyone around you, and they're running around camp that Gelmar and now Cyril are doing.
It's nice to know that some things never change.
Come on, put your back into it.
Yeah, he gets out of the tent. I don't know if there's like, I don't remember if he had any like specific morning routine or anything. But I think he's probably just like looking around, all tired and things, and like our I don't remember what we're doing today. Is this the visiting Ania's mom day? Is this the weird druid therapy day, or like?
Ania, Ania's laying on the ground with her, face down, and she looks miserable, but she holds up two thumbs up, and it's up for Dakota to code what that means.
I want to take that as a yes to both?
It is emphasized.
I did it.
I did it.
I did it. I read the runes.
Just that
I can
meme.
read social cues now.
Just that meme of all right, peace. It's just Dakota disappearing into the tent. All right, dude. Cyril and Gelmar eventually get done with their morning run. Good way to ease their bones into existing again, or in Cyril's case, breaking them.
Ania reaches out to Gelmar, having not moved.
What's the situation? And he says, at a semi-leisure running in place pose as he stops for her.
I slept in my armor and now I can't get up.
Oh no. reaches down and he's going to pick her up for his last laugh.
You go on ahead. I will help her up. I'll just give us a hand.
Aldith
Oh
will
no, I
happily
just mean I'm
walk
physically
over.
picking her up and I'm going to carry her for the
Just
last
carry-
run.
Okay.
He's just like, I'm in my armor, I can't move. And he's like, sweet, extra weight.
And you grumble.
Ania's the first one to have an I've fallen and I can't get up movement.
Oh, beautiful.
Life alert!
When you're done, can you help me take it off so I can walk?
Yes, I'll get to that immediately. He just
Thank
says,
you.
completing his last laugh.
Yeah, she doesn't rush him. She's still waking up.
All right.
But yes, I will help you with the clamps.
Getting off her armor is relatively simple to do. And honestly, it piles up really nicely. So it's relatively lightweight to carry around as well. Wherever you put
Into
it.
the bag it goes.
Into the bag. And it becomes
You
effectively...
did do an amazing job on that.
Yeah. As you guys pile up together, it effectively becomes a single bundle, which the tail actually wraps around and
adorable.
holds it. Yeah.
It's really cute.
You feel about 20 pounds lighter.
Thank God.
All of your muscles kind of hurt a little bit, but it's a nice dull strain that you've had, so it's not too bad. But you do feel much lighter. Like, physically speaking, it does feel lighter to move. Alright.
We can, whenever everyone's ready. I'm still waking up. Whenever everyone's ready, we can go to the circle. We're allowed. The sun is up.
Should we all leave our armor and weapons behind?
No, you sure we shouldn't give it another hour or so you have the time to finish waking up?
Yeah, I'll wake up on the way there. It's up to you. I don't think the druids want to steal your metal armor.
No, I mean, should we leave it here?
Oh, they would probably like that.
Do you think the druids will know about my magic gun?
Probably, but I don't think they would care. You can't leave it behind anyway.
Oh.
What do I do about the restraints? They are metal.
I think the same thing I'm doing about my helmet. My helmet is the only metal thing staying on.
They're not gonna, like, kick you out for having metal restraints on you.
My bracers is like... That's like bone, right? Hold on, what was it
I
made
think
of?
it's-
Forgot.
I think
Hmm?
it's
The bracer Dakota got from Gelmar.
It's
Bracer?
bone, yeah.
It's got an aluminum outer case or outer shell, but that was mostly just meant to help hold a couple of bits together. If you're worried about it, you could leave it here, but it's almost exclusively made out of leather and wood.
He like
Yeah.
pauses for a moment and it's like, hold on, what's aluminum again?
It's a non-iron based metal. Lightweight.
Oh. My circle isn't gonna be that picky about it. You're with me. That's like a free pass.
We're trying to be respectful.
I do appreciate that. Thank you.
I just realized Kamar uses the chest piece as basically a shirt. It's still a chest piece.
Going shirtless, the druids won't mind.
Oh my gosh.
They'll just be like, ooh, muscles.
No, I just mean that there are probably plenty of druids who do that already.
Gelmar walks past a couple of stark naked elves. Hello, friend.
Oh my gosh.
There's nudists in the encampment.
All right. Are you guys
Always
all?
get weirder every day. Internal monologue.
Are y'all heading up towards the hill then?
I will in fact doff my armor. I'll leave my axes. I will leave my bracer. I will leave my boots.
I love the idea that it's that rogue meme. Put everything on the table, all your weapons. It's just 1, 2, 3, 18, 27, 96.
Meanwhile, I'm just jabbing my spear in the ground, leaning the brigandine up against it.
The Surefighter, there are only 3. They have one comedically large weapon that everyone else struggles to pick up. They have a crap ton of weapons that nobody knows where on earth they're able to actually store all these things. Or they have nothing. Be afraid of that guy.
That one's terrifying. Alright.
Yeah.
You guys put away whatever armor, whatever weapons you guys choose to do so. And probably in your individual tents. To make it just A, easier to retrieve, and B, so no random coyotes come and steal it, I suppose. Whatever animals may be around to steal it. You guys leave all that behind, and you start walking up towards the hill. The hill
boar
itself.
steals all of our shit.
I take some goblins, just steal your favorite items real quick.
Rats.
Oh yeah, rats. That was it. Fucking rats. Stole my goddamn mace. But yeah, so you guys start heading up the hill, and it's a hill. Honestly, you guys have walked up enough hills to not really give a shit about hills. But going up the hill, even during the daytime, is a very strange feeling. As you guys get all the way to the top, which is only about, I would say, probably 100 yards or so. Like, it's not a far walk. But you guys get all the way to the top of the hill, right to the entrance of the encampment. And up here, the feeling that you guys be feeling, the best I can describe it, is that it feels like you're being pressed down on. Almost by the sky itself. Obviously, for Ania, this is almost like a general effect that she normally feels. But for the rest of you guys, it really does feel like you're able to touch the sky above you with one hand if you were to reach up and grab it. It really does feel like you're that close to the sky. Is a very strange and almost uncomfortable feeling, I would say, for most of you.
Yeah, Dakota just looks like like anyone who looks at Dakota is just like, oh yeah, that guy's about to turn around and walk away right now. that guy looks like he's about to choke.
They should call this location Atlas's Charge.
That's
Why?
such a good name.
Because the sky is so low.
Such a good name.
I don't get it.
You know, Gelmar, the dwarves don't get to name everything, right?
I mean, nobody else has to follow the nicknames they have for any location. But the same goes for people.
That's true.
And tools, for that matter.
Well, I mean, sure.
Sapphire is gonna make a comment about how the sky would look so amazing at night here.
As you guys are talking,
does.
you guys see someone approaching you. She is clearly a wood elf, although a lot of her, I suppose, physical appearance actually reminds you guys of high elves more than wood elves. Her skin is very tan. It's pretty much the same skin as Aldith and a few other and Sapphire and a few other wood elves have, where it's like very, very earthy tones, very tannish. But the rest of her, she has long silver hair, like all the way down to probably her knees. Very long silver hair. Her skin has freckles across it, which you guys can actually recognize specific constellations across as well. And her eyes kind of like waver across from you guys, but it never stays fully still. as she walks up to you. Ania, you recognize this as Alaris Velith. She is the circle leader. You have absolutely no idea how old she is. She's been around since the start of the circle. She's been around for probably longer than that. Everyone just assumes that she's going to be around long after the circle's fallen. She is someone who age does not seem to be a thing around. She has never changed her appearance in any way, shape, or form since the day that you met her. Never gotten older, never had any age appear to her. Everyone else has subtly changed over the years, but she never has. Even by Elven standards, age just does not seem to catch up with her very well. And she smiles and slowly nods to you. She's very slow as she walks up. And you know for a fact, Ania, like, she's never truly present in the moment. She's always just outside. It's almost like she's either always in the past or always in the future, but she's always just outside the present. And she walks up to your group, and she smiles and slowly nods, and she says, "Indeed, the stars above are the closest that you can possibly feel. Unfortunately, for those who do not have the experience with the stars, it can drive them mad."
Ania will give her a respectful bow, and she turns to the party and gestures, and she says,
This is the leader of my circle. This is Alaris Valeth.
Nice to meet you, miss.
She clasps her hands together in the same way that you've seen the other one do so, and slowly bows over to you. "It is nice to meet you too. Welcome to our circle."
It's very good to see you again.
Mhm.
Thank you for allowing my party to step within the circle for a time.
Of course. A friend of a druid is an interesting thing to have, especially an adventuring party. You've done well, Ania. It's good to see your power has grown.
You know it is.
and she looks absolutely overjoyed.
Of course I have. Your power radiates off of you like the stars themselves radiate light. It is a stunning sight to see.
Thank you. It's been a little bit overwhelming, but it has been very helpful.
So why has your party decided to see us today?
Well, I want to visit my mother since it has been a year. We also want to visit Life Learner.
He will be back a little
And
bit later today.
Ah, wonderful. But other than that, we did want to actually ask you about something on the way here.
Mm-hmm.
We heard that there is a very hostile boar in the area, and that it is hurting things and defending its territory. We were given a mission to take care of it, but I'm not sure if it is part of Druid grounds or if anything is known about it.
She shakes her head softly. The boar is not part of this native area. It is an oddity, shall we say. It originally came from far, far further south. It stampeded its way all the way up here. We do not know exactly why it has taken terrain over here, but it has fought other boars for its territory, and it's in a place around about a mile or so to the east. It has disrupted a lot of the local ecosystem. All the boars around flee from it. Those who do not are feeding it, shall we say. We do not know why, we do not know what it is, but unfortunately we do not have the time or the resources to go and defeat it, nor do most of the other druids around.
That's perfect then.
Hmm.
Our party will ensure to take care of it either while we're here or when we get ready to leave. And we should be able to bring back balance to that area.
That is good. The forest has been troubled by its existence, is significantly larger than any boar should be, so it eats significantly more as well. Its abilities are struggling.
You see, there is one more thing I wanted to ask you.
Hmm.
Last night I was viewing the stars again for the first time here in a while. They look strangely the same as when I was here last year, in a concerning way.
Indeed. The stars here have not adjusted themselves toward their natural orientation, shall we say. Many of the places we've been to, just a moment, to remember its name. The Tide Glass Shore and the Black Route that will be moving here soon too as well. They've been stuck. Thalen has been deeply concerned.
Is there any place the circle has not been able to look at in order to, like, do you have any leads you have not been able to pursue?
The only one that we have not taken a look at is you see like a moment of hesitation as she like looks at your party and then simply nods to you and just says, the Meridian. The full name of it is never said in your circle. Is usually used in what's the word? Arts, I suppose. Is not something that your circle likes to talk about. The only time you've ever heard it talked about is from your mother. And it's the one location which your circle used to go to, but stopped shortly after you were born.
Is that one it sounds familiar. Is that one we've heard of before?
I don't know if I've ever said it before. I don't believe I have. You would know the Astral Weld, which is during the spring, the Tide Glass Shore, which is during the summer, Broken Crown, which is autumn, and the Black Root Clearing, which is the winter. The Meridian used to be used shortly before you were brought in, but it's one of those places that they would go to like between the seasons. It's a incredibly historic area, but after you were born, your mother said something happened there, and now it's more or less a taboo place within your circle.
Got it. And Neil will nod. It's like,
I'm not sure if we'll be able to visit there, but if it does pass our path, I'll be sure to check it, and I'll be able to send a message back to the circle.
If you encounter any high elves there, leave the area.
Ania makes like a brief like, oh, I see, it's that bad sort of expression, but does an enthusiastic nod.
Understood.
Your mother knows more about it right now than I do, but so if you wish to learn more about it, then talk to her. But information about that place is, well, better left to nature than us.
Ania does a respectful bow to just the concept
Mhm.
As if understand, like, this does not need to be spoken of more. Like, distasteful conversation.
She nods as she goes. If you wish to talk more about the stars themselves, Thalen is your best bet. He's been wandering around as of late, studying the skies of every place we've gone to. He may be young, but there is something to say about the tenacity of man.
If we run into him, we'll be sure to ask. Thank you. Is there anything else you would request of my party or me while we're passing?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head. Your party is an interesting one. They fit you well.
Thank you. I'm not sure if that's a compliment or otherwise. I know from you it's a compliment. From others, I would definitely wonder.
And she will turn to the party and allow the party to comment or ask any questions too.
Yeah, we're just like staring across everyone, realizing we don't have like half of our equipment.
She just smiles at your party. Is there anything any of you would like to ask her while you're here?
Why should we leave if there are high elves in this place?
The seemingly everlasting smile upon her face, very soft one, doesn't seem to waver, as she simply replies with, "It means the danger has grown there, and there's no need to put yourself in harm's way for an area that should not be there."
And the high elves would normally fix a problem like this?
No, the high elves are not normally there, unless something has gathered their attention. And if something has gathered their attention, then danger is prevalent for both you and them.
It seems like at that rate they would welcome assistance.
They might. I suggest you do not give it to them.
I don't want to insider her on that.
Same.
You're welcome to. I will tell you right now, it will be a
She's
high
level
roll.
20.
Yeah, she's
Sure.
she is stone
That's an
faced.
immortal druid.
I was gonna say, it sounds like there's venom there.
There is. You can literally
Oh,
gain
that's it.
nothing from her statement.
Wow.
Oh.
Dang. Dang, game says no.
God damn. Alright. Cyril, you're the only one who's able to gain even the slightest hint of a thing from her. And even that's because you have so much experience with high elves. The rest of you, it's like trying to insight a stone wall. It's a stone wall. That's all you got. For Cyril, you can tell, just from the tiniest bit of things you can gather from her, is not a statement of malice that she gives towards the high elves. It's a statement of malice that she gives towards the location. Everyone else is a stone wall you're looking at. It's just a small, gently smiling face that you're fairly confident. You don't even know if she's actually smiling or if that's just how her face looks.
I see where Ania gets it.
Learned well.
Was that spoken aloud?
No, that was in game. Or that was
Got it.
That was inner monologue.
Oh, got it.
Nice.
I think I hear you.
It's good that you do.
We will meddle only just enough.
Be wary for yourselves and those you journey with. The walk that you take alongside the stars is not often an easy path.
And he is making an expression that's like, "Oh, don't I know it? Like, this has been hard."
Well, if it were easy, it wouldn't be worth doing, I suppose.
She nods softly at that. Is there any other questions folks like to ask her?
Not question, but like just as like a little like character moment, I guess. The whole time that we're interacting with her,
Mhm.
I will say Aldith is just like staring intently at her. Just like not anything bad, but like sort of like a longing in her eyes.
Okay.
And Nia like leans over dramatically to the leader. Is like,
Where's my mom?
She is inside of her tent. She gestures to one of the further back tents. She's currently trying to navigate where we need to go next as to where the stars are talking to us. I believe Thalen might be talking with her at the moment, but where he goes, I cannot keep track of very often.
Thank you.
She nods softly.
Nia maybe a little bit like, she's like already like making her way to the tent. She's a little bit like forgetting like manners. Like, yay, I get to see my mom.
She steps to the side. Elara steps to the side a little bit and kind of gestures for rest of you to follow Ania.
Oh yeah, I mean we totally.
Absolutely.
Yay.
Yeah. All right. The rest of you guys all follow Nia's. Nia's practically skipping towards the tent. As you guys get closer, you guys can hear two distinct voices inside of there. One speaks really, really very fast. He's talking, and from what Nia can tell, all about different constellations, all about like different tidbits of like, we should go here, we should go do this, we should do that, this is important, this blah 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 blah. The other one is incredibly calm and very slow, and I'll be honest, significantly more impactful than the male voice, the male and female voice. As you guys walk in, you see two folks. You see Thalen Bright Hollow. He is a human. He has rather dark skin, actually darker than most of the wood elves. His hands are almost completely stained in ink. They're just like, it's blotched over his hands constantly. His robes are covered in hand-stitched constellations. And most importantly, and most interestingly, he's actually missing an eye. Is replaced with what appears to be some kind of like polished stone with some bone in there. And it's like it's very clear. It has like some etchings on there, some kind of runes on there. And it's like put in his eye socket. He's very fast talking to your mother. Absolutely just kind of like throwing himself at the maps that they're talking about, just like word after word after word hitting home constantly. Ania's mother, on the other hand, Lyrin Solville, she is speaking kind of slowly, a little bit quietly. It's often just like much quieter than he is. It's almost like a whisper as she talks. She's kind of slow, similar to how the Alaris was, but is constant. Like, she is constantly moving, matching him beat for beat, but she is much slower than he is. Her hair is long and dark, and it's actually threaded with silver patches, just from like strains of it, I suppose. Her eyes are a very deep twilight blue, which are spotted, I suppose. with faint points of light through it. She wears very simple layered robes dyed in also muted like night hues, kind of similar to how the other ones was like twilight hues, but she has much more like deep dark hues. And around her neck hangs a single smooth uncut stone that has a single constellation on it. The constellation Ania knows is the one that she was born under. But yeah, they're pretty much talking to each other like constantly, like throwing words at each other. They're clearly talking about like the next area been to, the past area that they were at, how the stars are moving around, the different aspects that neither one notice as you guys like open up the tent opening.
I think opening works.
Yeah.
Moving the flap aside.
Over the flap. No, they're
Ania,
far too engrossed in their conversation.
Ania, as rude as ever, immediately like waves energetically. Hi, Phelan. Hi, Mom.
You
and
see
her her cape that she left in, because she took her armor off, so she's like in her usual clothes. They are many patches, many rips.
You see Thainlin like immediately kind of stop the conversation, and he like turns to you. To everyone else, he looks like an absolute crazed man. Is like his head like snaps to the side, and he like rushes over to you, like starts patting your head and like ruffling your hair. He's like, "Oh my god, it's Nia! Oh, it's been so long! Oh, thank the stars you've arrived. You know how long it's been since we've seen you? It's been so long.
A year?
Oh, you know how long it's been? It's been a year. It's like so many constellations have passed. It's so good to see you, child. How you doing?"
Oh, I'm good. I'm here with my party. We've been together a year, except for all that she was only here for us for like a few months. But she's really cool too.
Ah, it's good to see all of you. And he like walks up to Cyril, grabs Cyril's hand, just like starts like shaking it violently, moves over to Gelmar, grabs it. His grip is strong, by the way. And he just starts like lifting, like shaking you violently, moves over to Dakota, practically lifts Dakota off of his feet with his shaking. The same with Aldeth and Sapphire. Like he is fast. He is way more energy than everyone else you've met combined so far. And he's just like moving between all of you, shaking quickly, and then moving immediately back towards the map. And he's like, "It's so good to see. How's the stars been? How's your life been? You've seen more powerful, more energetic. What's the tale that you can tell us, child?"
I talked to 2 gods.
You talked to gods? I didn't know we had any left. Are you sure they're once like star beings or something of that sort? A constellation
One
figures.
was.
You talked with a constellation figure? My goodness. Ah, the stars have spoken to you. They've spoken to you in ways that I can never even imagine being spoken to. It's like being spoke to by the deities. Suppose you were talking to the deities. But regardless.
Gelmar inside. That's where Ania gets that from.
He is talking a mile a minute every time he opens his mouth.
Maybe passively, but he's more focused on, dang, this guy gives a good handshake.
He gave a firm handshake. That man's hands knew nothing but shaking. You see her mother just kind of like smiling. Laren just kind of nods. She doesn't even say anything. He just letting him talk excessively. What are you guys here for? You guys here to talk to her? You guys here to talk to me? Have you talked to the other ones in the camp? Have you visited the camp area? The stars themselves, they haven't moved. Have you noticed that? It's so weird.
It is weird.
So strange. If you walk outside of the hill at nighttime, you can actually see the stars switching. They actually change depending on if you're inside of the broken ground or if you're outside the broken ground. It's like natural versus unnatural. But this is also natural. It's like natural versus natural, which is unnatural, but also natural at the same time.
I absolutely get what you're saying.
And she does.
Don't.
I don't.
Dakota's just like, yep, that... What did they say?
Gelmar's just like already got on a claw to his face, just wondering internally if somebody's tampered with this somehow.
I'm here to talk to Mom, but also I'm happy to talk to you.
Well, we could talk for hours and hours and days and days and hours and hours and days and days and weeks, maybe even if we wanted to. But, we would leave that conversation for another. I was just talking to your mother about the different stars and about where we should go next. We could go to the winter area if we really want to, but I mean, we could also go back to the summer one, see if the stars have changed while the seasons are out of order. Maybe the seasons don't even impact the stars right now as they are. It's such a strange idea, such a strange thought, but she wants to keep moving with the stars. She wants moving with the motion of the ocean, as you may be able to tell from the stars moving all the way. But I wish to go back. I wish to go to many frontiers. I wish to go to other areas and see if the stars themselves have aligned in ways that we cannot even conceive of.
Well, you can go on a pilgrimage too.
I could! But I don't really have the strength or abilities to do it myself. That would be a very unfortunate existence for me to go and be left on my own some to look at the stars. I'd be staring at the stars for so long that somebody come up behind me and say, boo! And I will even notice.
My party is planning on going towards Shadow Kingdom later. Maybe if we pass by one of the spots, we can check in on it for you.
That'd be so fun to know.
If you're not concerned about your stamina out there, you're free to pop by the camp tomorrow morning and join me for my morning run.
A morning run, you say? Now the other druids around here like to do so. I like to wild shift right into a wolf and just run across the entire camp area 30 times a day, every day, with no exceptions.
Ooh,
Got that
I
dog.
think we're gonna get along just fine.
Sometimes if I really want to push myself, I turn into a bear, and I do it 50 laps.
Galvar's just like nodding,
into a bear with me.
impressed. Wide smile, like, ooh, yes.
But if you would like to go check out one of the areas in the meantime, I would be so grateful. The only area that is leading towards the Shadow Kingdom would probably be the, let me move all you guys over to the main map real quick. Hold on just a moment. World map.
Teleporting there. Teleport past it.
It would be the Tide Glass Shore is right here, in between you guys and the Crimson Claw Ruins, actually. Right over there. That is the one place. That is the furthest place they go to every year, just because they feel the need to go to the shoreline itself to be able to connect with the ocean and see the stars over an area that isn't land, essentially. And that one directly...
Oh, okay, so...
Yeah. It directly opens
it's
to...
on the west shore of
Robertson.
Haven, of Viridian Fields.
Yeah. It's quite a distance, but it's... comparatively, it's not too much. Yeah. That's the only area that we didn't come back. It's quite far, so we haven't really had the time or the ability to come back to it, unfortunately. And I wish to see it out of season. I could go to the other areas of out of season, but it just doesn't hold the same meaning, you know. The other ones are all over land, over the earth and times, and so if I go to there out of season, I mean, I'm not going a reliable structure, you know. But over there, you could go over there, you could see the ocean, see if the stars shine in a different existence, a different light than they do over here.
That's definitely a very good theory. If we do pass by it, I will definitely let you know.
I appreciate you, and yeah, you've always had the mind and the ability to interact with me in the same speed that your mother does. Gestures to the woman who is standing there and hasn't spoken in the last 5 minutes. I appreciate you so much.
We are closer in age than most of the people in the circle.
That is true. I may be getting up in my years. He's like 30. But yeah, compared to all of you elves, I just can't compete. That's okay. I will learn more in the shorter time than it takes in order for them to grow into adults. I will learn everything. I will learn all that I can about the stars above. I will leave a legacy of stars. I will make my mark upon the universe above us and the universe below as well.
And how tall is Thalen?
5'10".
And Nia like goes on her tippy toes and goes to pat him on the head.
You see it just get like a massive smile on his face. It's like, yes, I have been acknowledged.
I just imagine internally he's turned into a wolf so many times that Nia does that in the internal monologue is, I'm a good boy.
It's like, well, I'll leave
Yeah,
you to
gotta
it for
talk-
now. I'll let you talk with your mother. And he like grabs your hand and shakes you violently before once again going to the rest of your party and shaking all their hands violently. And he's like, I'll leave you all to it for
Dakota
now.
hides.
If you all need to find me later, I will be. He just kind of stops for a moment, staring at the floor.
We'll find you.
Yeah, you can find me. I'll do something. I know what I'm going to do, but I'll do something. I will journey somewhere. I'll be journeying on the journey to the stars.
I can locate people now.
That's amazing. He slowly moves out of the tent. You can locate me.
Bye, Valen.
And she waves.
Say mother just smiling as she stands there.
And then Nia goes over and attempts to hug.
Your mother will give you a very soft hug. It's a very firm hug. She shows her affection like very firm gestures, but not big ones. She smiles and she looks at the rest of your party and she just kind of goes, "You have made such wonderful friends, Ania."
You know they're wonderful.
I can see it in your eyes. You're much happier than you used to be.
And Nia like sputters at that, and she's already embarrassed.
She gently
And
pats
she-
your shoulder.
And she gestures to them a little bit spitefully. He's like,
This is my party. This is mom.
that is, and she like goes through them.
That's Cyril. That's Gilmore. That's Dakota. That's Aldith. And that's Sapphire.
Welcome.
And the puppy there is Bubbles.
Hmm.
Oh, I
My,
forgot the pup was there.
my name is Lorraine Seville. I'm often called the Quiet Sky by the Circle. You may use it whichever wish.
Pleasure to meet you, ma'am. He tips his hat.
She kind of tilts her head when looking at Dakota for a moment, but doesn't say anything.
Oh no.
Wonderful to finally put a face to the name. And Gilmar says, giving her a friendly smile.
She
Oh, he's
nods
got a
and
visible
slowly
sweat
bows
drop.
to you.
Mom's senses are tingling.
What is it that you would like to talk about? It is always good to see you, Ania.
I just wanted to see you. It's been a whole year. I've gotten a
Mhm.
lot stronger.
I can see that. It is quite impressive. Your strength nearly rivals my own.
Yeah, that's been weird. It's been a lot. I think us, one of the star celestials might have given me power.
And she like says that as she's unsure if she's in trouble.
Fascinating. You must remember, dear child, the stars do not strike. They endure. And you have endured a lot. It's important to remember that no matter what it is that you face throughout your life, that you acknowledge that you're the one who encountered it. And the stars have given you power. Clearly you were meant to receive it.
I hope so.
Is there a reason as to why they would?
No, I mean, I don't know why they would, but it's very scary out there. You were right. It is very scary.
The world is a dangerous place, but it's also fascinating. There are so many joys and wonders to be had, even with all the fear that we see.
And Nia nods, thinking about it. But she doesn't like directly answer that. She switches topics again.
When we were in camp, and we also talked to the leader about this, we noticed the stars being stuck in place, and
Indeed.
the leader mentioned that the one place you all haven't been able to check is, like, the bad place.
Indeed. no one's willing to go over there just yet. They say it's a place full of curses nowadays. It is dangerous indeed, but not quite for the reasons they may think. The High Elves have taken domain over it, and nature detests their existence over there. Unfortunately, they do have much more strength than we do, so it is a fair concern for the Circle to not visit. But it is not for the danger that they believe will be handled over there.
If we have the opportunity, we can try to stop by. Although,
And she, like, glances toward the flap of the tent and moves more so she can see both her mother and the tent flap, although, like, sort of like automatic hush-hush. It's like,
me and the party are actually planning on going to Star Shadow Kingdom after we leave here.
You wish to go back?
There's some important things we need to deal with over there.
I see. How do you feel?
and Ania, like, glances between her mom and the party a bit, like, unsure, and she says,
Well, I want to talk to you a little bit about some suspicions I have about Dad now that I've learned a few things. When we go there, I was planning on stopping by our old house to see if there's anything there that could aid us, because we are likely going to go to where Dad worked.
She raises an eyebrow at that. It slowly looks over your entire party.
Dakota looks very uncomfortable.
oh, Ania, like, stops, like,
They are in the know. And they
Dakota,
are okay with it.
how uncomfortable do you look? Roll me a deception.
incited!
Roll me a deception check, Dakota, if you would.
I always forget
Oh
that
my
I have
God.
a pretty high deception.
I was about to say I slip him the cloud rune because that gives him advantage on deception, but that works.
No,
I
I'm
don't think
good,
he needs
man.
it.
Damn, so you actually managed to beat her prying eyes? She kind of like looks over you for a moment. I'm assuming like you readjust yourself essentially.
Yeah,
Rude
that's
mode.
switching into cowboy mode.
Yeah.
And she kind of like looks over the party and it looks back at you. I see. Your father, he had troubles with everything that he did and had to do before he died. If you wish to learn about his work, his house will teach you a lot. Even after all these years, well, from what I've been told, they refuse to clear out his house. Very few have the, clearance to do so, and those that do have no interest or time. So his house should be exactly as we left it.
Is there any belongings I should maybe take? Keys, things that are supposed to be keys but don't look like keys?
When you were a child, there was one item that we left in that house that you so desperately wish to have. Give me an item that you would want.
Is it any particular theme? That's a big, broad question.
Something that a child would desire. Be a toy, be it something you had fascination with, something of that sort. Can't really think of anything off the top of my head, so.
No, let's be real. The children want everything that they cannot have. They probably were eyeing down the swords and the bombs.
So something she couldn't have, but she really wanted.
Something your mother specifically didn't let you bring.
Oh, didn't let me bring. Oh, so
Mhm.
we were like emergency packing and taking everything we could. We couldn't bring a specific thing.
Yeah.
Even though like there was no reason we couldn't bring it to
Yeah.
Ania at the time. Like we can totally bring that. No, we're not bringing that.
Yeah.
The first thing that comes to mind is like a sun catcher or something that catches light, like very crystally, a little bit like the one Cyril's given her.
Okay. Yeah, she'll say, that item, the sun catcher, I believe, that you had over your bed. There is a small crystal embedded into the handle. That crystal is a failsafe. Just in case your father ever needed it, it allows him to get back into his studies without any troubles. If you wish to find out where he was without going through any normal channels, that is where you would need to be.
Nia does an understanding nod.
Thank you. We are going to, I think, if what I assume is correct, finish what he intended to do, but not what he was actually doing.
She nods softly. Unfortunately, that is where we're going to have to be ending it, as we're going to have dinner in just a minute.
I didn't realize it was 11.
Oh, crap.
I know, right? Time has flown. But we'll pretty much start off from right there next episode, which will hopefully be next week. But yes, hopefully you guys had a lovely journey alongside us. Hopefully you guys had a lot of fun with this journey. As I do have to go very, very, very quickly, we're going to go to my end screen, and we're going to be rating my lovely friend, Always Sleepy. She's currently playing some Dead by Daylight, which we've been having a lot of fun with. She's an absolute sweetheart. Super cool person. I want to spend some time with her. I want to see her. So if you guys want to journey with us, Dead by Daylight is basically D&D if you remove most of the D&D aspects of it, but you know.
How is it? What? Okay.
The
If you're-
Stranger
Alright.
Things characters are there, and Stranger Things talked
Yeah,
about D&D,
Vecna's
that's
there, you know. It's basically D&D if you don't have any D&D elements. So,
Let's be real, it's got
perfect.
all the let's be real. It's got all the violence of D&D.
you know, that's true. I've watched someone get impaled onto a hook. No, well, too bad. Now we get to... All right, have a lovely night, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to grab that raid message if you guys have not already. We're going to be raiding my friend Always Sleepy. As I said, she is an absolute wonderful being. I want to share some support that you guys have always given us. If you guys have not already, go check out our raiders. Garrett the Lightbringer and Silvercharge_EXE. They are absolutely wonderful. Go get them some love. They are super cool. And come with us, if only for a little bit, to go check out Sleepy. Give her some highs, give her some hellos, and tell her that she is cool and she's awesome and we appreciate her. All right, have a good night, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Night.
Take care.
Bada boop.